Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jordan, and today's video I'm going to talk about why you should start doing some sort of combat sport. Okay, so myself, I've been boxing around 3.5 years consistently, around 1 year consistently, and myself, I have one white collar fight and one win, and I spar plenty of times with the amateurs and the pros. So things that I've experienced myself from boxing this long, having sparred at a decently high level and also had a fight myself. So going around my daily activities when I'm just walking down, I have full confidence in myself that I can handle myself in an altercation. An altercation that may go down against 99% of the population with no backup, no friends to intervene, a 1v1, no weapons involved, just a one-on-one fair fight, that I could beat 99% of the untrained population, because myself, I've been trained highly enough. One thing that I've also noticed as well is that boxing has given me like a different type of strength that I wouldn't get from weightlifting. I know plenty of people who are weightlifters who are a lot bigger than myself, you know, muscle wise, but if you were to put them in a ring with somebody like myself or somebody who's even a higher level amateur than me, you know, they could manhandle them around a ring like a little bitch. You know, a guy who's maybe 6'2", has jacked arms, you know, he's ripped to shreds. If you put him in the ring with somebody who's a 5'9" amateur boxer, he would manhandle him around the ring and make him quit. Also, from boxing, I don't know if it's just me that's experienced this, probably plenty of other boxers that have as well with their weightlifting friends, is that you have a decent amount of strength in other things outside of boxing. So for instance, weightlifting. Now, I'm not the strongest weightlifter or anything by any means. I don't weightlift at all, but my max bench press is 92 kg, and my max one set bicep curl is about 25. My squat, I'm not sure, but I think it was 100 and something. I think maybe 130, 140, which is not too bad. Now, for somebody who doesn't weightlift at all, to be able to have them stats just from trained boxing, sparring hard, going through mental things that keep me tough, ensures that I can lift weight similar to some of my friends who have been training to 8 months to a year. And as well, you can mix it up as well. I'm an amateur boxer. My focus at the minute is completely boxing, to become the best boxer I can possibly be. But maybe you don't want to be an amateur boxer. Maybe you just want to learn the skills. You can go and try different things at different gyms. As long as the people there are nice and they accommodate you well, they teach you well, they don't let you get beat up on your first day, then go and explore. Go and do things like jiu-jitsu, boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, wrestling. All these different things have different skills and applications that you can use in the real world. And considering 99% of street fights end up on the floor anyway, knowing you can choke somebody out in 10 seconds is a pretty decent attribute. Just expand your skills. I would love to learn wrestling. I would love to learn to be able to take somebody down to the ground. Currently, I'm focused on boxing. I can't do that at the minute with the time I'm putting into boxing. So you yourself, you can go and do that. You can go and learn how to strike properly in boxing, the value of distance. You can go and learn how to kick properly in kickboxing or taekwondo. You can go to classes that teach you jiu-jitsu, how to submit somebody, wrestling, how to maneuver somebody, all these different things, and you can become a well-rounded fighter without even having to go do fights if you don't want to. If you want to, that's even greater. Maybe doing a few MMA fights if you feel you're highly skilled enough, highly fit enough, and you have the mental capacity to do that. Now, in comparison, you put a wrestler in a boxing ring with somebody who's a boxer. You know, the boxer is absolutely gonna fuck up the wrestler every single day in the ring. Now, you take a boxer, put him on the street with a wrestler. Unless the boxer lands a pretty decent punch on the wrestler's way in, the wrestler's gonna take him down to the ground, even if he has shit striking. He'll take him down to the ground, choke him out, maybe hit him in the head. There's nothing that he could do about it. That's the same for me. If I was to come up against a wrestler, that's exactly what would happen, unless I was able to land a good punch and keep them at a distance far away enough. And the same thing would happen with a boxer and a higher level kickboxer. Boxing and kickboxing, you could close the gap a little bit more, because boxing, you know more about distance and range, using your hands to keep people away. But obviously kickboxers, they use the legs as well, so they can equally balance each other out. Kickboxer could just kick your legs, kick the shit out of you anyway, unless you land the one punch that you were looking for, while you were using your distance. But if you don't want to do any of those single things, you can do every single one of them and become a really, really good fighter. Now, with all this, don't go and like, you have to have confidence in yourself that you can handle yourself. Be humble about it, because there's always somebody out there that can beat your ass. I'm telling you, like, there's people way bigger than you that have way more experience. They are way stronger, way faster, and if they wanted to, no matter how high level you are, whether you're professional, there is always somebody who's better than you. With that being said, if you got this far into the video, I appreciate the support. Thank you very much and take care.